This is a special event that we have between the Dane County Sheriff's Office, other local law enforcement agencies, and our community members, just to do a great outreach and continue to build relationships with our community members and share the holiday spirit. Yeah, so the morning starts off at 7:30 in the morning, where the officers and deputies pick up the children. We go and have breakfast at McDonald's together. Then they come here, do their shopping, and at the conclusion of the shopping, we go to the VFW to wrap the presents, put bows on them, have lunch, and then we return the kids back home.
So this year we had 10 officers, we had 10 children. We partnered with Forest Edge Elementary and Stoner Prairie Elementary. Forest Edge with the Oregon School District, Stoner Prairie with the Verona School District. We partner with the schools. They recommend kiddos to participate. So again, 10 kids. The officers go and pick them up at their home. We bring them here to the Target on the east side. They go and shop for their family and hopefully to get something for themselves. It's just a super fun event. The officers always really enjoy working with the kids. Afterwards, we'll go to the VFW, wrap the gifts, and then have some lunch, and then take the kids home. So just a really wonderful event to spread some holiday cheer with families in Fitchburg.
To me, it's vitally important that people understand that really the good of government is here to support them and to lift them up, and being able to see the interactions between the officers with the kiddos and also with our business community is really the best of Dane County coming to fruition right here today.
It's important to start those relationships and build positive relationships with our community members, especially our younger community members, because if we are always responding to when something bad happens, there's an association to police and negativity, where this event shows that we are here to help and not always to be that negative influence in communities.
Just how much fun it is, just that the children are really excited to buy gifts for their family. I mean, I was just talking to one officer who had to encourage their child to make sure to get something for themselves. You know, they should be picking out, one gift at least for themselves, but the kids are just so excited to be able to buy gifts for their family. Oftentimes they wouldn't be able to do that. So this event gives them the chance to buy presents for their parents and their siblings and their aunts and their uncles, and so that's just a really wonderful thing.
They say that they enjoy it, that this is the best time of the year, and it really takes them back to when they were a kid and they didn't have, and they wish something like this was around so that they could provide for their families during the holiday season.
I mean, sometimes kids might be frightened of officers, especially all this gear that we have to wear today. And so this is just a really wonderful time that the kids can interact with officers, in a super fun setting, and just kind of maybe break those barriers that maybe the children and their families may have with officers.
So I've had the opportunity to talk to a number of officers and kiddos about today, and it's really heartwarming to see the pride that the kids have to be able to choose the things that they know that their family wants and needs. It does strike you in your heart chords when they're buying things like dishes and blankets and sheets and walking by things that many people would think normally would be purchased for Christmas time. But that's really the need of the family. And when the kids are in touch with that and they have an officer that is actually encouraging them to think about what's something a little bit more decadent, what's something that's a little bit more, you don't normally get the opportunity to have this, and the kid lights up and thinks, oh, I could get this doll that I've always wanted, or a soccer ball to play with my brothers and sisters. That is what today is about.
I think it's always fun, especially if you're an officer who doesn't have children, and we have a number of officers who are participating today who don't have children, and it's always fun to interact with kids. Kids say the funniest things in the world, and so it's super fun for those officers to interact with kids. It's just always really funny what kids say. And then again, it's just always wonderful to see the kids like really caring about others, and again, really just excited to buy gifts for their families. It's just wonderful to see. I mean, I just want to thank, we have again 10 officers here today, and I want to thank the officers that are back in Fitchburg, working patrolling the streets. A lot of them picked up extra shifts just so the officers could come here and do this fun community event. So I just want to thank everybody that's back in Fitchburg working the street.
No, I just thank you so much for covering this important topic, and know that through three things we'll be able to continue to build relationships with our community, and that's collaboration, cooperation, and communication.